Hey guys, just thought I'd do a monthly update for May on my channel in regard to what's been happening on the workbench, what my acquisitions are and what my future projects are. First off, obviously we've got the McLaren, which I'm using for the Get Out of Your Comfort Zone group build, which is hosted. Oh, get it together, Stu. Sorry. As I was saying, for the Get Out of Your Comfort Zone group build, which is hosted by Russell Goslin and Hamilcar Barkas, or as we all know him, Michael. Guys, I'm afraid you're going to be even more peeved at me. Reason being, I haven't had the time to get on the workbench with life, etc. And I've had, unfortunately, another build distracting me, which I know I shouldn't, but again, I'm afraid not much work done. The chassis is as it was on stage one. I've been waiting to get all the paints in so I can sort of get on with the process, because obviously with the car kit it's a case of paint build, paint build, paint build, unlike armour. And I've got most of them in now. The only thing I haven't got in for the body shell is the lacquer for the white and the what is a fluorescent red. I have been doing quite a bit of research on the car itself, mainly looking at YouTube videos, and I know McLaren recently actually uploaded one with Jensen driving the current car, which obviously is powered by, again, a Honda engine, which this one was powered by, and Fernando Alonso driving the MP44. You lucky bugger. I really envy you. I'd love to get in that and drive it, I tell you. So there you go, really. That's as far as she's got at the moment. But what I'll be doing, I'm going to make a point of trying to get some work done on her this week so that we get this build back on schedule. So other than that, the only one that has been distracting me, as we all know, I've been putting posts on Facebook, etc., is the AS90, which is made by Trumpeter. I did actually recently upload a video of this actually in action. I couldn't believe how powerful the recoil is on this damn thing. Jesus. Yeah, it's my first kit where I've used a metal barrel, which I saw some RB models in Poland, and I was surprised at how quickly they came through. I got this through in 3 days from the initial ordering, so I'm well impressed with that. And I'll be dealing with them again. But it's beautifully cast, I have to say. Admittedly, I got stuck where they hadn't bothered putting any instructions in. But with help of all the guys on the YouTube modelling community, I got there. And I want to say a big thank you to Phyllis Marcinonis, who's actually sourced me a storage aftermarket set, which I'm going to be ordering from Black Dog at the end of the month. And also Norm Lejour for easing up my way of understanding the build process on this by sending me a link. So thank you, Norm, that is most appreciated, bud. And that Bradley looks as though it's coming on well. Just saw your first update. Keep up the good work, mate. So that's as regards what's in on the workbench in terms of builds. Next thing I'm going to get on to is basically what I managed to acquire this month. And yeah, got quite a hoard when I said I wasn't going to get any more kits, but there you go. You know what us modelers are like. Bees around a honeypot. Anyway, first off is this little set, which I accidentally ordered, believe it or not, because I was going to put it on reserve on Amazon, but I must have pushed the wrong button, because the next thing I knew, it was on its way. And it came through within 2 days, so I'm well impressed with Amazon, so well done, guys. Thanks for that. I had a look inside at the kit itself. The level of detail on the figures is surprisingly very good for Airfix. So I have to say they've certainly upped their game in terms of new tools and new kits that are coming out at the moment. This I would be partly using for my entry into the Battle of Britain 75th anniversary group build, which I'll tell you more about in a moment. And obviously I'm going to tell you, I might as well, because obviously you've seen the set, I'm going to tell you in a minute which aircraft I shall be entering into that group build. But yeah, I'm well impressed with that, so hats off to Airfix. Oh crikey, I've just knocked the barrel off my bloody kit. Hang on, sorry about that, guys. I'm nearly getting ham-fisted. Oh god, come on, get back in. There we are, got it back in. Right, sorry about that. Next thing I got is two from a company called Creative, is it Model Hobbies? Sorry, Model Hobbies. First off is actually to do with the AS90, which is this track linkable working track set from Bronco. It is a case of you don't have to glue them, but you basically click them together, as it were. Now, it may be quite a laborious process, but to be honest with you, if it's going to look more accurate and it's going to give natural sag, then I'm all for it. And you know me, I'm always up for a challenge. So that will go nicely with the howitzer. Although I'm not normally into artillery, I saw this the other day and the deal they were doing on eBay was good, so I snapped it up. And that is the 3.7cm anti-tank gun, pack 35-36. As I say, I'm not normally into it. I mean, it looks quite a quick build on this one. The figures look pretty good, and I know a recent modeler actually on YouTube did a vignette on this actual armour. So I thought, well, it'll make a nice vignette because I want to start getting into dioramas as well. So that's what I decided upon. So yeah, and it might even go with the Hanamag, which you can see on the back there. So there you go. Also, talking on that, she's still sitting on the shelf of doom. I am thinking of getting a crew set from Zvezda with that one, so I may look into that next month. This is another kit I've been basically after for about a year now, and I've been trying to make my mind up as to which supplier to go to. Now, first off, I was going to go to Dragon, but the price of it was quite steep. And I saw this on eBay and got it for a very, very good deal when I bid for it. And it is the Tamiya T34-76 early production circa 1943. I've had a look inside. Does look quite a nice little kit, I have to say. I will be replacing those horrible rubber tracks with aftermarket ones, possibly AFE. And again, RB models do a 76mm barrel. Now, the actual seller must have read my mind, because when I opened it up and had a look inside, I was pleasantly surprised to see there was an RB model's metallized barrel in it. So I think it came from the seller, whose name is, if I look at my notes, Simon K6113. So if you're watching this video, Simon, thank you very much for that. I really appreciate that, my friend. I was a bit of a twit because I didn't realise you'd done that and already ordered another one from them, so I've got two. So I'll probably use that for another T76, maybe in a different scheme, but yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. And I've got two from my good friend Tim Iverts at Cheap Kits and Bits. And these are, first off, and they're both from the North African Desert Campaign. First off is the Tamiya Matilda. Now, I know Mike Cohen had actually built one of these, and he said it was one of his favourite kits. And to be honest with you, I haven't got much in my British armour stash. And as this is quite a significant and iconic tank, I bought it. And it is a superb little tank. Again, I'm going to be replacing the barrel with one from RB models, and I shall be sourcing some aftermarket tracks, which I know AFE Club do, so I'll be looking at getting them. But yeah, I'm looking forward, and I particularly love this sort of desert scheme here. It really is nice, although you do have the option of doing one with normal camouflage, which was based over here. So that's that. And last but not least, there was another one I got from Tim, is the M3A1 Stuart from Academy. Now, I saw James DeVal build this one, and I have to say I was really impressed with the level of detail on it, particularly with the fact that you can actually build the interior on it. So that made my mind up. I wanted one of them in my collection, so that would go nicely along with my Chaffee, my Pershing and my Sherman. And there is a company that does actually do a storage set for it, so I'll probably get that as well. But I'm also thinking of getting the Academy Honey to go with it. So we'll see. But yeah, So that's basically my acquisitions for this month. I also wanted to put a few shout outs out as well. One particularly who's become a good friend of mine, and he used to be known as Model Pro 72, and that's because of good old Lenny. Now, I know his video may have caused controversy, but things had to be said, and I was in full agreement of what he said, so I'm not going to say any more on that subject. But if you would like to see any more of his work, he's actually going to be doing videos on his own Facebook channel, which is called RTB Models. I've already joined it, and so have some of the YouTube modelers, many of his friends in the modelling community. And he is currently building the Airfix Vulcan. Now, I've actually built this kit myself, and it is very impressive, and the sheer size of it would fill up my workbench on it easily. And to be honest with you, it is a beautiful aircraft when you see her flying. So there you go. Good luck with the build, Len. I look forward to that. As I say, just look out the page, join it. He doesn't care if you want to just watch and observe, that's fine. If you want to post your own work on there, do so. He encourages it. Just watch his introduction video and he'll tell you all. Alright, I'll leave it at that. But as I say, I also have sent him a little something just to say thank you for all his help he's done on YouTube. So there you go. I hope you like what you get, Lenny. And by the way, I've put a little extra surprise in there for you as well. Alright. So there you go. The next gentleman I want to speak about is Big Mix Models. He's just recently moved house and reset up his channel. He did a superb build on the Vulcan last year, and he recently did a lovely model, excuse me a minute, I had to clear my throat, of a hot rod to do with the get out of your comfort zone grip build. So that was impressive, Mick, I have to say. He did a damn good job there. So as I say, look him up, and he does some superb builds. And another guy I'm going to mention is George at GOCP, I think. He's done some superb armour builds, and his Swordfish from last year was absolutely awesome. So that's George at GEOMCP. And last but not least, obviously, there's a guy who we haven't seen from in a while, and he did a superb model of the Graf Spee. And I'm referring to Guido Hop at TaylorMade Scale Modelling, so check some of his mark out. He is an absolute master, it really is. And he's done armour, he's done aircraft, a bit of everything. So Guido, it would be lovely to see a video, because we've not seen or hear from you in quite a while. Maybe it's work or life, whatever, but we'd love to see you put in an appearance, my friend. Okay. So the only other remaining thing is the announcement of what I'm going to actually build in the Battle of Britain anniversary group build, which is hosted by Charles of Scale Modelling and Ian of UK Scale Modeller. It is going to be the new tool Airfix Hurricane Mark 1. Reason being is because basically that aircraft bore the brunt of the battle, and it doesn't get much recognition. It always seems to be the Spitfire that gets all the glory. So that's basically what I've decided upon, and I'll be ordering that next month. I've seen Phil Flory's video. It looks awesome. The detail, the wing spars, the internal framework, the detail in it's fantastic. So Airfix really have upped their game. And I know Paul Bretland at ISM is building it, and he said it's, although he's not a fan of Airfix, he said it's a superb little kit. So I'm going to get one, guys. Anyway, that sums it up for this month, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. So until then, get kit crazy, happy modelling, take care, enjoy those builds, keep up those videos. They're all superb, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care, guys.